I'm home again, Merkin. What has been going on here? This had all better be cleared up by the time I come back. Hello, this is Mage Rage November, week 4, and I'm doing that thing again where I record without commentary and then put a commentary on afterwards. So here I am choosing a mischievous wizard hat and a sonic screwdriver, I believe, is what I go for as my wand. There we go. I obey myself. Right, okay. And the spells I'm choosing are ice, telekinesis, fire, healing and pain. So let's find out what we're meant to be collecting this week. But first of all, type in the coordinates of base so I can always tell where spawn is and how far away it is. So it's a lot of wood, loads and loads of different types of wood all around 2 clocks. That's what it basically is. It's every different kind of wood that you can think of in the overworld, and 2 from the nether as well. So, and it's all made into wood, which hopefully I remembered correctly was just 4, like this, like that. And it starts raining straight away. But yes, I can certainly get a few of the woods done right here and now by taking the dark oaks, and I find an ordinary oak. I wasn't expecting that, but I just landed by an ordinary oak while I was going towards that birch. And so I can get that one done. So that's 2 of them done, and I'll be getting the 3rd one any moment now. Because there's that birch tree that I saw. I just need 4 of those, not the 3. And yeah, so that's a nice start, getting 3 of them done. And I've turned all the rest into planks so that I can just use it for materials without picking up the one that I'm meant to be saving. Okay, we need to practice doing fire running apparently, because I'm really not doing it very well. And that goes for this time as well. There you go nowhere at all. So fire running isn't looking like it's going to be the best travelling mechanism for me this week. But right, I've got fire now. Yes, we can use that to kill a pig and start a huge forest fire. And what about more food? No, let's forget all about more food. I've just got the tiniest amount, and I'm looking for some stone. But I'm attracted by that little square hole in the rock, and I thought, well, that'll be the perfect place to sit down, get my stone, make my tools, and there's a little bit of coal up above as well. So I'm here playing games with sticks, obviously not getting it right at all, but just trying to get the basic starter tools going, get them organised. This is strange. Yes, I decided to just check whether I really was making the right kind of wood, and I am. But of course I've cast the spell while I've got I've thrown the crystal ball out, so that gives me a 2nd crystal ball. So I've got another one to get rid of because it's just in my way. Don't throw it there, throw it right next to yourself. Okay, so now I'm about to start exploring, because I have to basically find all the different biomes to get all the different kinds of wood. I can see what looks like a desert over there, which is of course no good for wood at all, but it makes me think that it might be warmer biomes over that way, and so I might find the savannah or jungle. Did you notice that Enderman that was kind of killing himself? He was just standing on tiptoes on the kelp just then. I don't really know why I did that, but I opened up where I could hear lava under the surface of the desert, perhaps in the hope that I would spot the lava glowing if I go past this way again later, because we've got to go to the nether. Now, that was good fortune. A bit of travelling, and I've seen the savannah over the top of the hill in the desert. So I'm over there to get that, and collecting the acacia wood, and that's the fourth one done. And I can clear up the inventory again. So it's, how long have I been going? I've been going about just coming up to 10 minutes. It's not quite sunset yet on the first day, and I'm approaching halfway through the collection. Now that's a nice find. A bit of hay bales so I can make a load of bread, and that'll save me having to play games trying to cook up more food. It's not the greatest of food, but at least I've got a lot of it. Right, and it really is starting to get dark out here now. So, although I've got exploration on my mind, I suddenly notice that cave and think, let's go underground. But I can hear mobs down there. But I'm not quite sure which bit of which cave they're in. But that's what I want to do next. Okay. There's no bad mobs in sight at the moment, so I'm collecting iron. Don't need a vast amount of iron. I will need. What do I need? What do I need the iron for? I probably want to make a bucket. Flint and no, I don't even need a flint and steel because I've got a fire spell on me. So yeah, it probably is very little in the way of iron that I actually need, but I can make some armor, perhaps maybe a shield. Now I've got right down deep because I do need gold and redstone. So what is that little place out there? Why have we got water flooding in from out there? Is that the ocean? Anyway, for the moment I'm going to stop and cook things up, but I don't want to lose that, of course. So when I pop out here and see that it's a ravine, I'm a bit worried. I don't want to get drawn into exploring that ravine and possibly dying and possibly losing my furnace where I've got the iron cooking. Okay, so I've made a bucket, and we know there's water just outside, so I can probably collect some water in my bucket. There. The coward's shield. A true mage would use a magic shield, but yeah, one day I'll learn how to use the shield spell properly. Right, I'm looking for redstone and gold. There's redstone. Look, redstone was never going to be very difficult to find in a ravine down at level 11. See, there's lots more of it over there. Oh, I can fill the bucket, can't I? So I've hopped up here to quickly fill the bucket and start walking along this ledge, and I see that I just missed seeing that gold down there because I just didn't take a few more steps that would have shown it to me. But never mind, no time lost. I've found a bit more gold and a bit more iron I'm collecting from up there, and we've got gold from here. Now I think what was going on in my mind at this moment was I was forgetting that I've got to make 2 clocks. I haven't got enough gold to make both at this moment. I've got the redstone to easily, I only need 2 pieces of redstone dust, but I haven't got the enough gold. I need 8 gold in total. Collect a little bit of coal to be able to cook things up, and let's see. Okay, there's 1 clock as a placeholder, but I've got to go out searching for a bit more. So let's get back out into that ravine again. Surely there's more gold around here. Now here is how not to do a fire running. Cast fire and then hop over it. That's the worst fire running we've ever seen. Well, no, actually it's not. The worst fire running we've ever seen is the ones where I've caught fire to myself and then fallen to my death, I think. Okay, I'm looking down this ravine, trying to see whether I can see any gold. Nothing very obvious at this moment. Oop. That fire running was much better. Jumped right up on top there, and I can make a bit of distance on the ledge. Diamonds! I don't need diamonds at all, but who can resist? Who can resist a big patch of diamonds like that showing down there? I'm sure I'll use it for something. Maybe just make something nice to wear with it. I mean, I really don't need it at all, but I can't leave any of them. I can see them all there. I've just got to get them all. I've got 8. That's enough for a chest plate. There we go. Aren't I going to be pretty from now on? So, in with all this waste of time. I've just spotted a bit more gold right up there. So, can I swim up this? Wish I had blink at certain moments in this game, but no, fire running is what I chose. Although I am actually forgetting completely for this first half of the challenge that I've got the possibility of ice platform and telekinesis, which lifts you right up 30 blocks upwards. So I could have been using that. But okay, right, I'm looking around. Any more gold? No, I'm not seeing any. I'm going into the darker spaces and seeing whether I can spot any around and about. Then suddenly I see, yes, there's some down there. That's the last piece that I need. In fact, I've got more than enough. Maybe I can even try a bit of flying. I've got healing, haven't I? So I could do healing wings later if I remember it. But let's cook that up. Oh, that was a happy coincidence. I picked up the obsidian by accident, but from beside that gold, and that reminded me, oh, just collect 10 obsidian and you can make a portal wherever you feel like it. Why don't I think of things like that? But I did. It just took a little time. There's more gold down there, so there's absolutely no shortage of gold. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, because yeah, a bit more gold would have come in handy. I could have worn something for the nether, couldn't I? But no, I haven't got enough of it there. Let's kill myself to get back to the surface. You shouldn't be surprised by me doing that. I'm always doing that. Right. We need to go off exploring again. And I think we still have quite a number of wood types left to get. There's jungle wood, spruce, perhaps just those. Yeah, I think there were 6 overworld woods and 2 from the nether is what we have to collect in this whole thing. And I've already got 4 of the overworld ones. I've realised, retracing my steps or what, but that is I'm going exploring. I'm meant to be exploring. You don't have to explore the same area where you started the whole challenge, but that's what I did. And I'm heading off again in exactly the same direction. This is where I went in the first 5 minutes. I'm just going across the desert again, but just the other side of the hills. But it was a good move. I was lucky. I saw jungle trees, so let's go over there and collect the jungle wood. That'll mean it's just the spruce that I'm left to get. Now remember at this moment that I still haven't remembered that I've got other spells. I think I'm only using telekinesis and fire so far. I probably haven't used the ice spell at all, or the pain, or the healing. But yeah, I could go up high to have a good look around, couldn't I? But all I think of is I'll fire run up into that tree. Well, that's a total fail. I think it will come to me in about a minute's time that I can make an ice platform that rises up into the sky, and then I can search for there. So I'm attracted by this temple in the desert, but I really don't need anything in there. So I turn away from it at the last minute and keep on running. I suppose, what could I have found in there that might have been really useful? Maybe if I had really set my heart on healing wings flying, I could have found more gold in there and been able to do that. But no. Also, notice we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen the dragons anywhere this week. I don't know where they've gone to, but in all the travelling I've done so far, I haven't seen a single dragon. And of course, that's something else we really want to do, really want to do, since Ed gave us the ability to ride the dragons in flight. Can you imagine, you know, what luck would that be? I just landed straight on that tree, which was actually a really bad move. Now, talk about revisiting places. I've just been here. That was that village where I collected food just before I went underground on the first night. And I'm here exactly one day later, just as the sun's setting on the second day. So, not doing the greatest for only exploring new areas. I'm re-exploring constantly in this game. Lesson to be learned for next time. Okay, also another lesson to be learned. Avoid the cacti. Don't just run straight into the side of one. It didn't really hurt. So remember again that all I've got left to get, I believe, is the spruce wood, and I've got to go to the Nether to get the 2 different types of wood from there. So at this stage, I'm approaching the end, but not approaching the end in terms of time taken. I think I'm only about halfway through. So we found a swamp, and I think I'm beginning to get tired at this point already. I've only been playing for half an hour, but my fingers are beginning to desert me. Look, that's just what I was talking about. I've started twice in a row. Twice in a row I've not pointed the fire spell downwards properly, and I've just singed my own toes while trying to travel. Okay, so we're into probably a different area now. So I'm running around a different bit of Dark Oaks, and I see a village in the distance now. I definitely haven't seen that village. So is that going to open up into anywhere that might have some spruce? Okay, let's have a look what we find. Yes, in the distance there, I just catch the sight of some spruce mountains, and then that happened. Now I'm assured that that is just a Minecraft bug. Anyway, whatever, it annoyed me enough that I decided that I would just start fighting all these ancient mages. So I'm having a fighting interlude at this moment, where I'm just trying to pepper them with healing and pain spells, but I'm now beginning to get interrupted. You notice I've got zombies wading into the water beside me. I've got a skeleton up there on the land that I'm attacking as well, and I think that Enderman is going to get involved, because I'm obviously going to look at him at one moment. There's no way I can just keep... There you go, I did it. There's no way I could avoid looking at him while I was doing that. So why am I doing this? It's just because I want to fight ancient mages, I think. Now that didn't work. I thought I'd make a run for it, where I think I may have killed a couple of the ancient mages now, but anything they may have dropped is just being protected by the other mobs that are there, including one enraged Enderman. Now we've got 3 skeletons up there, so I hit the whole general area with a pain spell. Oh God, 3 drowned, 4 drowned. Right, so let's just see whether we can get on land yet again. No. All right, run. And dead. But I think I picked up some gold. Was it worth it? Okay. I take one look at them and think, no, I'm not actually going to bother with them anymore. Let us try looking around. But no, a decision. A decision's made. I'm going to the nether now. I'm going to the nether right here because it's right near spawn. All we need to do is pop down the blocks and that should be a portal. Nice and quick. No time at all. And then you go and shoot your fire at it and light it. No, you don't. You miss it completely. So, second time lucky. I've got the portal lit. Now, what's going on in here? Okay, it's a bit of the old style nether wastes. But, oh, what's that? Warped forest that's up there. I do actually want that. But of course there's an ancient mage. You seem to get a lot of ancient mages in certain biomes. And he really doesn't like me being there. So, heal up. What have you got? Yes, I did actually manage to get the warped stems, and I can turn that into warped hyphae, which is the equivalent of wood. That wasn't very good, was it? Right, but I have remembered now that I've got healing spell. So I can, with a combination of healing spells and food, I can heal myself up a little bit. Alright, so now what I'm looking for is the crimson type of forest. Now I noticed the tiniest little piece of redness up here. I think, oh great, and I pop up, and what I don't see at all, you see, I see this one, got one, but I don't notice that there's more. There, right there, to my right, just in front of me, to my right, there's loads more of it. That was all I needed. I could have finished this part. Instead of fighting over a pigman's shoulder, trying to fight that ancient mage, I could have just collected the last of the crimson hyphae, and that would have been my nether trip finished. But no. Let's do a failed fire run and die. And then, look, there was an ancient mage. He'd followed me through to the overworld, but I don't really know what happened to him there, because I shot something at him. I shot healing at him, I believe, and he just vanished. But he didn't go here either, so I don't know which dimension he went into. And of course, that's the reason why we've got so many ancient mages around this particular biome, is they spawn off of Enderman, and there are certain biomes like this one in the Nether, in the new Nether, where Endermen live basically, and you get loads of Endermen, and therefore in Mage Rage you get loads of ancient mages. And I've had enough of ancient mages by now. I know it was me who was seeking them out to fight them earlier on, but now I would be happy if I didn't see another ancient mage until January at this point. And it gets worse. Look, there's more of them down there. They're shooting me, they're hitting me with this spell and that spell, and of course their favourite is levitation, but in this occasion it works out to my advantage. It's lifted me up inside this whatever it is, tree type of thing, and lets me catch my breath and heal. And I've been levitated again as soon as I escaped. Yes, I'm still looking for the Crimson Forest, and that is not going well. And this doesn't go too well either. I'm not looking downwards. I'm, for some reason, completely failing. Well, that even more completely failing to jump over that lava ocean. Okay, so keep trying. Remember, there's one more thing I've got to do after I do manage to find the Crimson Forest. I've got to go back to the overworld and get some spruce. That's the last thing. But, right. Now that was unfair. But I'm sure I can survive this one. As long as I get onto the healing spell fast enough. So that was just, as I plonked a piece of cobble in there, it just made the lava flow in a different way. Ancient Mage is attacking that poor pigman. That's really not very nice of him, is it? Okay, so I'm pretty near my portal at this moment. I haven't really travelled away from it. But I'm wondering whether I can move over in the... Is it east direction? Yeah, I'm looking for ways through to the east because I feel as though I haven't explored that way yet. But it's not looking very promising because these all look like they're completely enclosed areas. Yeah, look this way, look that way. No, everywhere is fairly enclosed. Can I break through the other side? I've lost it at this point. I'm not even being a mage anymore. I'm just being a a mining machine. Okay, well, I've broken out into a little area. And look, I've spotted something red over there. It's the Crimson Forest through there. Now, can I just get that wood? Yes. No? Yes, I have. I've got it. Okay, that's the nether trip finished. Phew. Die. Kill yourself. Get back to the overworld. And now, finally, all I've got to do is that spruce. And yes, of course, it's just coming down to sunset. Now I'm looking around thinking which ways have I been and which ways haven't I been. Now I see this village and think that might be a direction I haven't been yet because I have seen a plains village, but I haven't seen a plains village right on the edge of the... oh yeah, this isn't going well. Right on the edge of the Dark Oaks. I thought, I'm about to die here, aren't I? I can't cope with one ordinary skeleton. But I survived it. Creeper. Keep running. Okay. Look. Now, where was that village? Oh, yes. I can just see a church tower over the top of the trees. It is really weird, isn't it? It's blended in, so it's a village, plains village, but it's actually in the half in the Dark Oaks. And, of course, it has got mountains beyond mountains with snow caps. Whoop. Creeper coming down on me, but I'm not going to be defeated now. I know. There we go. Got rid of him. There are spruce. There are spruce just here and ready for me. I should be able to get it and finish it now. Got it. 53 minutes, 15 seconds. Well, that was a riotous run. I think that was the same village that I saw, wasn't it? Was it? And I just saw it from a different direction. Anyway, as it says here, thank you very much. And I'll be back with more Mage Rage next week in December. Bye!